I just hate that this narrative is going around and, bloggers picking things up and, certain people trying to destroy me. But it's not going to happen, though. I'm not going to allow it to happen.
The internet is on fire again, and this time, Martell Holt is right in the middle of it all. Fans are furious after new claims surfaced that Martell has been ignoring his kids and dodging child support. Yep, you heard that right. The same Martell who loves to post pictures acting like the perfect father is now being dragged for allegedly leaving his children hanging while he's out chasing fame and attention. And what's worse, Melody Shari, his ex-wife, has been out here handling everything by herself, yet Martell still finds time to play victim online. But here's where it gets real. Even his ex-mistress, Arian Curry, has been throwing shade, hinting that he's not showing up for their child either.
People who are on a path of self-destruction, and that's all they know is self-destruction. It ain't nobody doing it to you. It ain't nobody forcing you nothing. You are self-destructing yourself. Okay?
Now, fans are asking the same question. If Martell loves to talk about being a good dad, why do all the women in his life keep saying the exact opposite? But to really understand why the internet is so heated, we need to take a step back and remember who Martell Holt used to be. Before all the drama, before the cheating scandals, before the court battles, Martell had the image of a perfect man. When Love and Marriage, Huntsville first hit our screens, he was introduced as a handsome, successful businessman with a beautiful wife and 4 adorable kids.
Focused. And then those Scots had to take me out of my... they had to take me out of there.
He and Melody were supposed to be the dream couple, the kind that inspired people. They built businesses together, smiled for the cameras, and made marriage look effortless. But behind closed doors, things were falling apart. Melody was carrying most of the load while Martell was out chasing attention. He loved the spotlight more than he loved peace.
Being a victim all the time.
Ooh,
it gets on my nerves.
So everybody just heard everything Martell said.
No, because
that I'm playing the victim.
I wish one day people would see the person that you really are.
And as success grew, so did his ego. People started noticing cracks in that perfect family image, rumors of cheating, secret phone calls, late nights, and whispers of another woman. For a long time, Melody tried to hold it together. She wanted her family to stay intact. But when she found out Martell had been lying for years and even fathered a child outside their marriage, everything changed. That was the breaking point. Melody packed her bags, took her kids, and walked away. And while fans thought Martell would at least step up as a father, that's not what happened. Instead of growing up, Martell went on a downward spiral.
I slept with multiple people in this marriage, let's be clear.
Stop lying.
It's not a lie.
Damn, get tired of you lying so much, you victim.
His businesses struggled, his real estate license was revoked, and his reputation took hit after hit. But even with all that, the one thing he still bragged about was being a great dad. Yet lately, people are calling that claim into question, and the receipts are hard to ignore. See, ever since their divorce, Melody has been dropping quiet hints that she's handling all the bills on her own. She's been working non-stop, performing, managing businesses, launching her skincare line, all while raising 4 kids.
Playing mind games, that's just what he does. Like him showing up here today with these flowers, this smile on his face like Prince Charming, when we all know that he's responsible for all of the stuff happening on social media pertaining to me. That could change people's opinions about me by him giving these false narratives. He's responsible for that.
Meanwhile, Martell has been out here on social media, posting selfies, flirting on live streams, and chasing clout instead of responsibilities. Fans say his priorities are all over the place, and honestly, they might be right. Because if Martell was really stepping up, Melody wouldn't still be talking about doing it all alone. Let's be real, raising 4 kids isn't easy, especially when one parent isn't pulling their weight. Melody's been open about how tough it's been, from handling school expenses to keeping a roof over their heads. She's doing everything while Martell seems more focused on proving he's unbothered. But the internet is not buying it anymore. People are calling him out for being inconsistent, unreliable, and emotionally unavailable to his own kids. And it doesn't stop there. What nobody expected was that even Arian Curry, the woman Martell had an affair with, started speaking up again. After years of being dragged online, Arian finally hinted that Martell isn't showing up for their son the way people think he is. She's made comments that he's not as present as he should be, saying he disappears for weeks and barely communicates. Imagine that both women connected to Martell claiming the same thing. It's not just coincidence. It's a pattern. For someone who built his entire image around being a family man, Martell has managed to turn that reputation completely upside down. Fans have even started calling him a social media father, someone who only shows up when the cameras are rolling. He loves to post his kids for likes and sympathy, but when it comes to showing up behind the scenes emotionally, financially, and consistently, he's missing in action. And here's where things get messy. Reports have started circulating that Martell might be behind on child support. Melody hasn't confirmed it directly, she's too classy for that, but her words say enough. She's mentioned more than once that she's taking care of everything without help. She's hinted that certain people don't contribute the way they should. And if Martell was doing what he was supposed to, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But Martell's response to the backlash has only made things worse. Instead of taking accountability, he keeps jumping online to defend himself. He posts videos claiming he's an amazing dad, talks about how much he loves his children, and blames Melody for trying to turn people against him. It's like he wants to rewrite the narrative without actually fixing the behavior. But fans see through it. They've watched this story play out for years, the same excuses, the same deflection, the same pride. What's sad is that Martell had every opportunity to grow from his mistakes. Melody gave him multiple chances to get it together, even after the cheating scandal. But he kept choosing ego over effort. And now, his relationship with his kids is starting to show cracks too. People close to the situation have said that his visits are inconsistent. Some weekends he's there, other times he's nowhere to be found. He's quick to post about family time online, but insiders say that's just a few hours every now and then, not the steady, hands-on parenting he claims to provide. Meanwhile, Melody is juggling full-time work, single motherhood, and public scrutiny all on her own. And yet, Martell still finds time to take jabs at her during interviews. He's accused her of using their kids for sympathy, called her bitter, and even implied she's keeping him away from them all while ignoring the real issue, his own lack of consistency. Now, let's not forget his situation with Arian Curry. When their affair came to light, it was a scandal that rocked love and marriage, Huntsville, to its core. The woman Martell had been sneaking around with for years ended up pregnant, and instead of taking accountability, Martell tried to act like the victim. He claimed the media exaggerated things, that people didn't understand his side, and that Melody just gave up on their marriage. But the truth was clear: Martell had been living a double life, and it finally caught up to him. Fast forward to now, and Arian's patience seems to have run out too. She's made several cryptic posts online, basically hinting that Martell isn't supporting their son the way he should. From what she said, he's inconsistent there for show one moment, gone the next. It's like he's repeating the same mistakes he made with Melody's kids, except now, there's another child caught in the middle. The sad part? The children didn't ask for any of this. They didn't choose to grow up watching their parents feud online or hearing about court battles and unpaid support. They didn't sign up for public drama, yet they're the ones who'll carry the emotional scars long after the cameras stop rolling. And if Martell doesn't fix this soon, the damage might be permanent. Because one thing about kids, they remember who was there and who wasn't. They see the truth, even when adults try to hide it. And right now, the truth is hard to ignore. Fans have been saying it for months: Martell's more worried about his image than his impact. He wants to be seen as the good dad, but being a good dad isn't about Instagram posts or occasional visits. It's about consistency, effort, and sacrifice. And from what everyone's seeing, Martell's not showing any of that. Even Carlos King, the producer who gave Martell his big break on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, has hinted that Martell needs to take responsibility. Carlos once said in an interview that he hopes Martell finds peace and maturity, a polite way of saying, it's time to grow up. But instead of listening, Martell keeps making the same moves, blaming others, playing the victim, and trying to control the narrative. And the more he does that, the more he loses the little respect the public had left for him. Melody, on the other hand, has remained focused. She's turned her pain into purpose, becoming a role model for women who've had to rebuild after betrayal. She's thriving in business, taking care of her children, and keeping her peace. Fans have praised her strength, calling her the true example of grace under pressure. But you can tell this hasn't been easy for her. There's a quiet sadness in her interviews, a tiredness that comes from carrying a load she didn't choose alone. She's never gone into detail about child support, but her actions say enough. She's always working, always providing, and always showing up for her kids. That kind of strength doesn't come from comfort. It comes from necessity. Meanwhile, Martell keeps posting motivational quotes, talking about co-parenting, and pretending everything's fine. But the internet remembers. They've seen the missed opportunities, the excuses, and the arrogance. At this point, people are asking, how many chances does one man get? Because if Martell doesn't turn things around soon, his story might become one of wasted potential, a man who had everything and lost it all because he couldn't get out of his own way. And let's not forget, child support isn't optional. It's a legal responsibility. If these rumors are true, and he really is behind, the courts could step in again. Martell's already been through enough legal trouble to know how quickly things can spiral. He's lost business licenses, endorsements, and public trust. The last thing he needs is another scandal tied to unpaid support. But here's the twist, even with all this chaos, Martell still seems to believe he's misunderstood. He talks about being unfairly judged, about people twisting his story, and about how much he loves his children. And maybe, deep down, he really does love them. But love isn't just words, it's action. And until his actions start matching his claims, people aren't going to believe him anymore. The saddest part is, Martell could still fix this. He could choose to humble himself, rebuild those relationships, and prove that he's serious about fatherhood. He could put in the work to repair what he's broken, not just with Melody, but with all his kids. But the question is, will he? Or is he too far gone in his pride to admit he's wrong? Because right now, the world isn't seeing a man fighting for his family. They're seeing someone running from responsibility. And if he doesn't make a change soon, those same kids he claims to love might grow up seeing him as the reason everything fell apart. In the end, this isn't just about money or support. It's about accountability. Melody didn't ask for perfection, she just wanted partnership. Arian didn't ask for fame, she wanted stability. And the kids? They just need a father who shows up, no matter what. Martell has a chance to be that father. But he's running out of time. Because the truth is, people can forgive mistakes, but they don't forget neglect. And one day, when the cameras stop rolling and the lights fade, all Martell will have left are the relationships he either nurtured or destroyed. Right now, it's not looking good. So the real question is, will Martell finally step up and take care of his kids the way he's supposed to? Or will he keep pretending on social media while Melody and Arian continue doing the real work behind the scenes? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the internet's patience with Martell Holt has officially run out.